children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Have a word with the fishmonger back there, by the gate. He's been looking into who the culprits might be.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
The little scamps you'll see running around here might be naughty, but I don't see any of them being involved in this. Still, they might have heard something. Can't hurt to ask. The little scamps you'll see running around here might be naughty, but I don't see...
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up...
The Empire's your enemy, not us!
Have you got a trader's pass? No?
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Oh, just leave me alone.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I picked a hole in my pocket once. Is that bad too?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
He'll probably be by the tents. You won't hurt him, will you?
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire. Best service.
That's that man.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
The Chocobo pen's back there. I don't know if it's the same lad who stole from you, but that's where he was headed.
Shit! Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them, anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hunza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, you get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hunza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then?
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
It looked like they were about to turn into Leitney's Cleft before they spotted me.
You can do it, Clive!
That's that, then.
Daddy! I'm hungry.
Come on. Run like the wind.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot. Stay down! More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today.
Aye. Some of our new recruits.
Especially the little ones.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones,
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on showing.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm...
Fuck. It's that guard from Boklad. Kill him! Kill them all!
Nice try.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Goods' pass will be in here somewhere. It might take a while to find it, though. You should go back to Boklad and give my sister...
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't, would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans, for a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving, be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to... And who better to join forces with than the leader in the... Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in... So what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is...
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say... 9 million?
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Anything I can do for you? And I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you.
May luck go with you.
Something I can help you with? Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town, or at least, it did. Don't worry about Honza and the others. Always a pleasure.
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you happen to... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable...
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, and I require a rugged companion, lest should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but part well. Were you ever...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, quickly! There is not a...
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire? The best servant?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend...
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and now Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Bloody Crimson Caravan, scooping up.
If I knew arrivals...
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to him. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh. A gentleman who might sympathize. Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give...
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich, the porter, Milan, the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the North Gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern, but stop by again when you let them know. And I'll
be right back. I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need...
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbreque.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to... The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the perk. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know. Most men would keep a fine vintage like a Gotan 66 to themselves. Not our innkeeper.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through?
Now you mention it. There was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
I got off down the road, I expect.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckien history... Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and...
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. All right then. Who's first?
Stay down! Farewell! Die! Enough!
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. That's it! Really got himself into trouble this time. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemek, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an alas, all is mere
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly...
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat, and so I came upon the idea.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we...
Fine.
And so ends here. Your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus... Truly, knowledge is a gift, all the... when shared.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Peaches and pears, meats and meat.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had a special... He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up.
He knows me only too well. And
wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Don't we get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria? Why? My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted swines. You should come with me.
So, you managed to put an end to our little pickpocketing problem.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trade.
Let us through.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding...
Well, you found him. You're not here...
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage. A goat hand.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not...
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to step... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but... We've got our orders. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and... When they do, well... You know what? That wine's sounding better...
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
There's nothing like a good drink to drown your sorrows.
Have you got a trader's pass? No.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large. What, really?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on!
Out of my sight! Wretch! I know you.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since we all sat down together, and the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace. If those three are the backbone of Boklad, lose any one of them, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 6...
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brute... Right. I'd better prepare for my guests' arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 60... If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Daddy.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren land, and once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their...
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Clive, you're always welcome at the caravans.
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all...
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And thank you for putting my mind at ease.
Porter for hire. Best service.
Peaches and pears. Beets and beans.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I'd really want to be is a black.
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience. But if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We Dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
Quickly! Run!
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goetz is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. First we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
They're armed! Quickly! Cut them down! Stay down!
Dragoons. What is this then? Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Ward secured, Cap. None of the Emperor's forces remain. But gather the men! We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Grigger's name did you come from? Intruders! Defend the gate!
It's over. Nice try. Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
It's over.
Nice try. Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Who goes there? In the prince's name, none shall pass.
Let's nice try.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Stay!
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Your Highness, don't do this!
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So, what do we do now, then?
We destroy the heart.
But he might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you slot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Just let me get me stuff out. I've got some good stuff for yous. Is there else you need? Righto, here you go. Thank you. You've got everything you need then. You don't want me to make yours out else?